This is your warm-up. 4, 10, 8, 2, 6. Place these numbers in order from least to greatest. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Notice, as I put them in order, I mark them off. Add these numbers up. 2 plus 4 is 6. Plus 6 is 12. Plus 8 is 20. Plus 10 is 30. So the total is 30. Now, divide your answer by 5. 30 divided by 5 is 6. So my answer is 6. In the lesson today, we are going to discover what this 6 actually represents. Okay, go ahead and pause your video and pass out the measure of center paper, please. Measure of center. Measure of center is a way of summarizing the data by providing a central point of data. The mean is a measure of center in which the average of the data is taken. It can be found by finding the sum of all the data points and dividing by the number of data points. The mean can be thought of as determining the fair share. Okay, I'm going to give you a little hint of how you remember that mean is the average. The mean teacher averages your grades. The average, mean teacher average. So looking at the gumballs that we have in our gumball machine, if we move these gumballs around to find out, make them all equal. You have all these gumballs and you have to make them all equal. How many gumballs will be in each one if you made them all equal? First, let's determine how many gumballs maybe are in the first one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So there's 11 in this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 in B, good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 in this one. Now we need to make them all even. So how can we make them all even? Okay, so adding them up and dividing by 3. That is one way. You put them all together, and then there's 3 gumballs, so you divide them into 3 groups, right? You can put all the gumballs together and then divide them into the 3 groups. Yes, sir. 3 from here and put 3 in here, so that would make this 8, 8, and 8. So if we give everybody a fair share, all of them will have 8, right? So the fair share would be 8. This is your average. I had someone say 11 plus 5 plus 8. 6 plus 8 is 1 plus 5 is 6. 6 plus 8 is 14. Carry your 1. 1 plus 1 is 24. 24 divided by 3 is 8. So this is your average. This is the fair share. You're making everything equal. Use your understanding of mean to answer the following questions. The list below shows the shoe sizes for 8 students in Mr. Persato's class. So the first thing you're going to do when you are finding average is add them all up. So I need you to add them all up and then get with your partner and double check it. This is where you need to push pause so the students have time. Okay, first I'm going to start adding. 13, 12, 9 and 5/10. Notice that there is no decimal here. You need to make sure your decimals are lined up. Then I have 10 and 5/10, 12, 11, 12, and 8. I'm going to add all of these up. Bring your decimal straight down. 5 plus 5 is 10. 0, carry your 1. One plus 3 plus 2 plus 9 plus 2 plus 1 plus 2 plus 8 gives me what? 28. 8, carry my 2. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So my sum is 88. Now, to find average, I take this number that we got when we added all the numbers, and I divide by however many numbers we added. So count the numbers that we've added. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I divide by 8 numbers. I divide by 8 because there was 8 numbers that we added together. 88 divided by 8 is 11. Okay, so now try this one. 27, 52, 60, 41, 33, 38, 42, 57, 72, 68. Make sure you have them all in there. 27, 52, 60, 41, 33, 38, 42, 57, 72, 68. Go ahead and add these together. Pause the video so students have time to add. Okay, compare with your neighbor your answer. Raise your hand if you got the same answer as your neighbor. Okay, you're going to tell me your answer, and at 3. 1, 2, 3.
490.
490. Perfect. 490. So my sum is 490. So to find the average, I am going to divide by what number? Okay, let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I am going to divide by 10 because there are 10 numbers. 10 will go into 49 4 times. 49 minus 40, 9. Bring down my 0. 10 will go into 90 9 times. So my average is a 49. Hopefully this is not grades. Okay, so this one is a little bit different. The following data set represents the number of times the phone rings when the caller contacts Comcast Cable customer service. So we want to list the numbers. They are averaging the number of rings. So our numbers are 4, 4, because this is telling me there are 2 4s. 5. How many 6s do we have? 6, 6. Do we have any 7s? No. How many 8s do we have? 2, 8, 8, and then we have a 9. The frequency tells me how many times. So 2 times they called, and it was 4 rings. So now add these up. 4 plus 4 plus 5 plus 6 plus 6 plus 8 plus 8 plus 9. You can pause the video to give students time. Okay, compare with your elbow partner of what you got. Put your hand on your head if you got 49. Okay, no hands are on the head, so what is my answer? 1, 2, 3. 50. So this is going to be 50 divided by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 50 divided by 8. 6, 48, 2, add a decimal, add a 0, bring this down, bring my decimal straight up. 8 will go into 20. 2 times 16. 20 minus 16 is 4. 8 will go into 40. So my mean is 6.25. Okay, so we are going to talk about one other thing. Flip the paper over. And we're going to talk about median. The median is a measure of center in which the middle of the data is determined. It can be ordered by ordering the data from least to greatest. Determine the middle of the data set. If there is not a median, if there is not a middle number, then you find the average or the mean of the two middle numbers. So to find the median, which is the middle, you need to order the data set, the numbers from least to greatest first. So for number 4, you need to order them from least to greatest. Push pause and give students time to order the data set for number 4, and they can go ahead and order the data set for number 5. So 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. My next highest number is 1. Here's another 1. Here's a 1.5. Here's a 2. And another 2. Then I have a 3. A 3.5. An 8. Oh, 6. Thank you. 6 and an 8. So now to find median, you are going to cross off on both sides until you come to the center. I'm going to make sure I have all the numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Do I have all my numbers there? I'm going to cross off 8 on this side, 0 on this side. 6, 0. 3.5, 0. 3, 0. 2, 0, 2, and 1. And then I have 1 and 1.5. 1 and 1.5. I want right in the middle of 1 and 1.5. And to get right in the middle, you're going to add 1 and 1.5. I get 2.5. Now take 2.5 and divide by 2. 2.5, and I'm going to divide by 2. Because I am finding the average of the two middle numbers. 2 will go into 1 time. 2 will go into 5 2 times. 2 times 2 is 4. And 2 will go into 10 5 times. So my median is 1.25. The median is 1.25. So what is the order for here? 0, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 ones. A 2, and a 3. I'm going to mark off on both sides until I get to the middle. And my median is a 1. So this is another frequency table. The following data set represents the number of pieces of candy in an individual candy serving bag. So what are list my numbers. 20, 20. How many 22s? 20, 20, 22, 22, 22. 24, 24, 24. Do I have any 26s? Then I have a 28 and a 30. Now I'm going to find the median. One, two, three, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. What is the right in the middle of 22 and 24? 23. Roanoke Middle School is holding a walkathon, and the Type 5 finishers are shown in the table below. What is the mean number of laps the top 5 finishers completed? So first you're going to add all of these numbers. Give me your answer, and then you're going to divide by what number?
5.
Then you're going to divide by 5. Median. What is the median number of laps the top 5 finishers completed? The first thing you need to do is put them in order from least to greatest. Then find the middle number. And then describe why you think the mean and median are closely related. Go ahead and push pause and give students time to work on this question. So when you added all of these numbers up, what did you get? So let's look. I'm getting two different answers. 35 plus 33 plus 33 plus 32 plus 30, 163. Divided by 5. 3 times 15. 2. Because 6 minus 5 is 1. Bring down my 3. 13. 5 will go into 13. 2 times 5 is 10. 3. Add a decimal. Add a 0. Bring the 0 down. Bring this decimal up. 5 will go into 30 6 times. So my average is 32.6. The median. First I'm going to put them in order. 30, 32, 33, 33, and 35. I'm sorry, this should be 0.6. Thank you. So now, do I have all my numbers? I am going to mark off. Wait, not these. 33 are my two middle numbers. They are the same. So my median is 33. How is 33 and 33 not the same? Okay, so there is just one middle number. Thank you. Crossed off, crossed off, crossed off, crossed off, and that leaves us with one middle number. And it is 33. So in your words, I want you to write here, describe why you think the mean and median are closely related. Please pass out the measure of center homework. Students can start working on it now if there is time. Students need to complete it for homework. Students, you must show your work. I do not just want answers filled in on the bottom. If you fill in the answers on the bottom, you will have, and no work, you will have a 0.